कावेरी लोकपावनी संगमक्षेत्रे सुस्थिते श्रीचक्रराजसहिते श्रीनिमिषाम्भा नमोऽस्तुते श्रीनिमिषाम्भा नमोऽस्तुते श्रीनिमिषाम्भा नमोऽस्तुते. Come, let us spend a few blissful moments together from today. Today, let us discuss a few salient points on how and why we should make every day a divine day. As we start the day in the morning, most of us assume that it is going to be a good day, but we will never ever think that our day-to-day should be divine, because divinity is not something which we think it has to be thought about outside our own homes and houses. So, if we inspire ourselves with a divine thought for the day, as we get inspired by a lot of thoughts which we come across in life, so let us begin our day with a divine thought. Today, let me talk to you about one great thought which, if we can follow, and if we can really follow, believe me, the whole day will be extremely peaceful. Now, let us assume that we start the day today with a word called as desire. Today, let us all resolve and make one decision. And that decision is, for the day today, I will not have any kinds of desires. Now, mind you, desires can come to us in so many forms and in so many ways. But today, we will say that any kind of desire we will not try to fulfill for ourselves. What is there as a basic necessity, only that we will fulfill. But anything else other than a basic necessity, we should not. For example, if we want to buy something as a commodity to the house, let's go and get it. Let us say we want to buy some food. Even then, we can go and get it. Let us say we need gas for the car. Okay, fair enough. Let's go put it today. But any other kind of desire, come, let me satisfy my craving today. Let me go have an ice cream. Let me go have some snacks. Let me go and have a drink. So these all come under desire. Let us say, if you are thirsty, think twice. If a glass of water can quench your thirst, then go ahead and just quench your thirst with a glass of water. Let us say you want to quench your thirst by a soft drink or by a glass of juice. Then think twice. Is it really a quenching of my thirst, or is it I am quenching my craving? So when you think this way, you will understand that most of the times we will be having a drink, or we will be going and spending something unnecessary to quench our thirst when a glass of water would have been enough. So this way you make minor adjustments inside yourself, inside your mind. Before spending any money, think again twice. Is it really necessary to spend this money today? And believe me, just for this day you do it. And believe me, over a period of time, you will really come to evaluate yourself this way. Many of you may have a doubt here. Are we not teaching ourselves miserliness? Absolutely not. Because most of the money we spend today is quite unnecessary. So you see, craving first, or desire first, or quenching your thirst first. This should be your motto for the day. And if you really have a craving to buy something to satisfy your ego, or to satisfy someone else in the neighborhood, then again think twice and postpone it for tomorrow. Just you postpone for one day, and the next day you will come to understand that what was your priority, top priority yesterday, was actually not needed. When you come to know these things, you will say, yes, thank God, I saved my money, I saved my time. Because most of the times, when we go ahead and look at all the beautifully decorated windows of each and every shop, the temptation becomes too much. The moment we buy this object and bring it home, it will have an impact on us only for the next 2 or 3 days. And rest of the time, it will be lying at a corner without actually not in use most of the days in a month. So, before you go and buy anything, just check your level of desire and think twice and just postpone it for a day, because the second day in your life, priorities change. And as priorities change, believe me, you would have saved so much of things, and you will be wondering, my God, if I would have fallen for that kind of a temptation, I would have wasted my money. So go ahead and think in this line. And when you save a day, you will save many, many more days to come. And over a period of time, you will come to know what is really necessary and what is really a craving, a temptation, or an obsession. Because most of the things we buy, most of the things we procure, thinking that it is going to be of the utmost use, believe me, it will only be used by us for 25% of the time. So, actually speaking, it is not worth the time, the energy, and the money we spend on it. So, go ahead and think before you leap. Look before you leap. And believe me, that thought that I have saved will linger on into your head so much that every day you will try and think, why not I postpone it for one day? Because postponement of certain desires will definitely lead to satisfaction and fulfillment. Craving or getting tempted and buying as per our desires will never ever satisfy us and will never ever give us that kind of a fulfillment. Try this out once, and believe me, look at the results that is going to come to you, and look at an ocean of change that is going to come onto you. Your attitude, your mind completely changes. Believe me, again, I am not teaching you miserliness. I am only teaching you, look before you leap. Jai Mata.